Now that we've had an opportunity to see what it's looked like to build out plan groups with age-rated plan designs, I want to talk a little bit about the idea of specific enrollment versus combined enrollment. So if we take a look at what we've built so far, we've got one UHC plan, the non-HSA $2,000 deductible, with the employer paying 70%. We've got the alternate HSA plan design with United Healthcare, and we're going to go ahead and set that premium share to 70% as well. So the idea is that we may want to be working with dual options. So what I'm going to do to kind of demonstrate what it looks like to work with age-rated plan groups with more than one plan design is I'm going to create a new plan group, and let's call this UHC dual option. So now I'm going to go in to UHC Plan 1 and copy that plan design into my proposed dual option group. And when I copy that and close UHC Plan 1, I see I get a copy of that right here in UHC dual option. Now I'm going to go to UHC Plan 2 and do that same thing. I'm going to copy that plan design into my UHC dual option. And when I close that Plan 2, now I see I have both plan designs under my UHC dual option. But you're going to notice that from an enrollment standpoint, we've got no one enrolled in the HSA. So if we think about it, we already copied a plan with all of the people enrolled in one particular plan design. So when we copied over the plan design, we can't really assign enrollment. So what I want to do is come over to these enrollment counts, which takes us to our enrollment screen. And now I can see both of the plan designs being offered. But now what I'm going to do is come into the HSA and enroll the first 4 people in the HSA plan. So members can only be enrolled in one plan design at a time. So when I enroll them in the HSA and we go back and look at the 2,000, they've been pulled out of there. So now we're starting to break enrollment up based on specific plans. And when I apply that, you're going to notice now that I have my enrollment counts for the HSA based on the 4 people I enrolled there. And when I go to my 2,000, I'm with the 3 remaining people. So notice again that now my average premiums have changed because those averages are based on people that are enrolled in a particular plan. So what this plan group is really showing is based on those specific people being enrolled in the $2,000 deductible, and based on these specific people being enrolled in the HSA, with the employer contributing 70% for both plans, I'm able to get the exact plan design costs for each option, and again, the sum total here on our plan group header, just like it was composite rated. So it allows us to assign specific people to specific plans. So if we think of a typical UHC renewal package, they assume on renewal everybody stays in their plan, and they put out annual cost numbers based on specific enrollment of people in specific plans. So we're able to show that when we need to. Here's where show combined enrollment really becomes important, is that even though we have specific people, I can always go to combined enrollment. And now combined enrollment is again showing if everybody was enrolled in the HSA or if everybody was enrolled in the $2,000 deductible option. Notice these numbers are exactly the same as our single options because that's what we're doing. We're putting all in the enrollment in each one of those plans. Well, that becomes important because if we decide we want to offer a third option, we don't know where that enrollment is going to map out to. But by using combined enrollment, we can design all of our plan designs so that employer cost is the same for each one of these plan designs, assuming everybody took it. So it really gets technical when we dive into age-rated groups, and it's interesting because typically age rating is associated with smaller groups and smaller revenue, but that added layer of complexity becomes very technical when we're dealing with these age-rated groups. And being able to assign specific enrollment and being able to show combined enrollment and being able to work with premium share, Those all become very important tools when trying to illustrate and communicate specific topics in making decisions in an age-rated environment. So we've really had an opportunity to kind of walk through the background of the key workflow terms and concepts we're going to work with. You saw a sample of what it looks like to convert and import rates into the system. We've walked through, once we've imported those rates, what it looks like to work with these plans, with the key concept being the idea of working with average premiums and contributions. We've been able to see how we can drill in and see how we're able to go into premium share and see individual breakdown at the member level in terms of what their unique employee cost is. And in our final tutorial, we'll be illustrating to you one of the reports we use when we want to be able to print out that roster of employees with their unique employee contribution.